Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to explain to you why Bored Ape Yacht Club's Metaverse, the other side, has the potential to be bigger and better than Fortnite. That's right, I said it, bigger and better than Fortnite. Now, first of all, let's take a look at the sneak peek we were recently given on the Otherside Metaverse, and then we'll go from there. It's important to remember this is still extremely early, but the fact that we are getting a look this early on is very impressive. You can see the Bored Ape that is now in character form, and we already know that we're going to be able to have lots of other characters from other NFT projects that will be in character form as well in this metaverse. Yuga Labs hasn't wasted any time on getting this out there to show us what this immersive world is going to look like. As far as the game, it's going to run on Improbable M2, and this is going to bring the ability for over 10,000 people simultaneously to play in the same location. That is next level. Yuga Labs and Improbable are partnering to make Otherside where the impossible happens. With the power of Improbable's M2 technology, 10,000 plus players will be able to interact simultaneously in a single place. What can't be denied is the rollout of this thing and how quick they are revealing different pieces of the project to us, from the massive land sale on to being able to see this. So that's just an early look of the Otherside Metaverse. So, because we're taking an early look at that, let's go ahead. We'll also take a first look, actually Ninja's first stream of Fortnite, and we can do somewhat of a comparison, but ultimately I'm going to give you some stats and some things like that, and then we'll move on, and I'm going to be able to show you why the Otherside Metaverse has massive potential. When people talk about Fortnite, they're usually referring to the Battle Royale. Fortnite was made by Epic Games, run on Unreal Engine 4. And by the way, Unreal Engine 5 is going to be a problem for game makers everywhere, those who choose not to adopt it. I've got another video I'll actually post a video card on later in this video, so you can check out Unreal Engine 5's MetaHuman. The graphics are absolutely crazy. Here's a couple of crazy facts before we jump back to the Otherside Metaverse and what's to come. Number one, Fortnite was the most popular game in the world as of December 2021. Number two, in terms of revenue, let's take a look at 2020. In 2020, Fortnite brought home $5.1 billion of revenue. And number three, in that same year, 2020, an average Fortnite player spent $102.42 in the game. Now that's an increase of 21% as compared to the data from 2018. In 2021, celebration of PS5's first birthday, Sony revealed the most played PS5 games over the past year in terms of hours played, with Fortnite coming out at number one, ahead of games like Call of Duty and FIFA. Now, I wanted to point out some of those stats because I think it's important that you see that I fully recognize how big of a deal that Fortnite is, how big of a deal it has been, and how big of a deal it will continue to be, in my approximation anyway. Think about it, the most popular game in the entire world. Now that's obviously nothing to scoff at, but also I see the amazing potential in the Otherside Metaverse. That's why I do think there is a comparison to be made. They are dropping hints that you do not want to ignore. It literally will affect your pockets in the long run. And no, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm pretty good at taking hints and clues. So here is where Bored Ape Yacht Club's the Otherside Metaverse / game can be as big as Fortnite or nearly any other game out there. So I've got 5 reasons for you right here. First of all, they began with the end in mind. They began, and that's Yuga Labs, with the future technology in mind, and that is blockchain technology. Take that, put it into the metaverse with gaming, all of that included, and they are poised and in great position because the blockchain technology is already involved in it, which is basically a place that gaming is going to all move towards at some point anyway, most of us suspect. Second of all, it's because of the original Bored Apes Yacht Club NFT project. Literally just think about all these celebrities that have been involved in it and that continue to get involved with it. That is free marketing, and it only continues to get bigger and bigger with the other Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT projects as well. So when you take that and it has that original base of celebrities and excitement, and you roll that into the metaverse, and by the way, all those individuals received land as well, it really does set it up for success. Number 3, well, Yuga Labs has already figured out a way to make money for themselves and to benefit the end users or adopters of those NFT projects and also the metaverse, right? Or users of the game. So because of that, it's going to be a win-win. Now we know in the traditional sense, all the money and all the profit and things like that just go to the creators. With this, what we've seen already with the NFT projects, we're talking about a whole different ball game, beneficial to all who are in that ecosystem. Number 4, very simple. Yuga Labs stays on target. Look how quickly we got this little snapshot of the end game. So as far as a roadmap, they really are developing. They have the venture capitalist funds. They have the funds from the launches of the various NFTs. And of course, the land sale, which was massive, basically shut down Ethereum. So that's just another reason. They stay on target and the project is actually moving forward. It's not just hype. We're seeing it happen in real time. Number 5, the hype and the anticipation of this metaverse. Just look at the land sale, right? Look at how crazy that land sale was. And I just mentioned how it basically shut down the Ethereum blockchain. You take all that together with the celebrities, you take this project that has just been crafted together so well, and the fact that, as I mentioned, over 10,000 people being able to simultaneously be in the same location at once. Crazy, crazy potential here. When you put that together, I would expect the anticipation from the other pieces of the Bored Ape ecosystem to carry over into this game. And if they can deliver and hit their mark, that number 5 reason, the anticipation, is just the icing on the cake. And for those reasons, this has the potential to be better and bigger than Fortnite. Now, of course, there are questions. Now, the biggest question I have is, one of the biggest things that really makes Fortnite Battle Royale a big deal, well, it's the competitive aspect of the game. And if you think back to other games, whether it was GoldenEye multiplayer 007 or WCW versus NWO's Revenge, the Royal Rumble, that was massive as well. It was that aspect of the competitive nature, right? So you look at that, those are really almost predecessors to Fortnite, except now you can play people around the entire world. So the biggest question is, for the Bored Ape Otherside Metaverse, what's the hook? Will there be some competitive aspect? I mean, let's face it, doesn't matter how good the ecosystem or the metaverse or game is, if it's simply nothing more than a hangout spot, well, that's just not going to cut it. But from what we've seen already from Yuga Labs, we can suspect it's going to be more than that. They even mentioned, will they be friend or foe? So that, along with obviously being able to bring all those other characters from various places in, they're going to deliver. That is what I believe, but that's the biggest question. What is their hook going to be, and how are they going to hook people into this project like those other games, like I mentioned, Fortnite, have been able to do? They're going to have to be able to do that, and that is going to help with adoption. I cannot stress how owning a piece of this Otherside Metaverse land, owning an other deed, is going to be life-changing for many people. But hey, I'm just a guy on the internet, but if nothing else, you might want to continue paying attention to this project if you already have been, and if you haven't been, it's time to wake up. Go and check out the link in the description of this video for Unstoppable Domains. Get your own personal domain or flip domains and make a profit. There are people doing it daily, so check out that. And I will put a video at the end for you to check out on Unstoppable Domains. Toss me a like. Leave me a comment for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe, and hit the bell for notification. Check out my other content. Check out my video on Unstoppable Domains as well. Check out my video on Unreal Engines 5, the Meta Human. And remember, tomorrow's wealth is built today.